In this video, we'll set up a development environment for learning JavaScript. By the end, you'll have everything you need to write and run JavaScript code. So JavaScript can run in browsers and on servers. For learning the language, we're going to use Node.js. It's a server-side runtime that lets you run JavaScript from the command line. So why Node.js? It's mature, it's well documented, it has the largest ecosystem. There are newer alternatives like Dino and Bun, but Node.js is still the standard for learning and most production environment. Go to nodejs.org and download the LTS version, which is long-term support, and then install it for your operating system. Once the installation is done and it has been successful, you can verify the installation by going to opening a terminal and type in node --version, or you can write node-v. Both of them will do the same thing, and it's going to give you the version of Node that is installed, and anything above like 21, 22 should be fine. But the other thing that comes installed with Node.js is npm, so you can also do npm-v, and so anything over version 10 is fine. So npm is the Node package manager, and it is also a registry for software packages. So let's go to npm. All right, so it basically is like three things at the same time. It's a package manager for Node. It's a registry of packages, which is the term that in Node, in JavaScript ecosystem, we say about applications, libraries, or any sort of Node program. It's also a command line interface that allows you to install packages from npm. So when you install Node, that command line application comes with it, and it helps you to install different applications and packages. Now, the other thing you need on top of this is a code editor. You can use anything you want. A very popular one these days is Visual Studio Code. So I recommend that you install this. It's free, it's lightweight, and has very good JavaScript support built into it. You would have to go to code.visualstudio.com and then download the version for your operating system. So I have it installed here. This, what you see here on the left side, is Visual Studio Code installed on my application, on my operating system. The Visual Studio Code comes with a lot of different extension that allows you to extend the functionality of the editor itself. That includes things that are programming specific. So for example, there are extensions that are particularly helpful for JavaScript. You can go and search for VS Code JavaScript pack. And you can take a look at JavaScript extensions for VS Code. I will make some recommendations throughout the course as well. Another very popular choice for writing JavaScript code is in JetBrains WebStorm. This is a very good choice as well. But all the examples that I'm going to show you in all my recordings, I'm going to be using VS Code. All right, so let us go and write a program. So let me open the Explorer here in VS Code and create a new file. I'm going to call it hello.js. And so we're going to go in hello.js and write something simple like console.log hello world. Okay, now that you saved this file, you can open the terminal and then make sure that the terminal is open in the same folder that you created this file. So what you can do now is you can go and write node and follow it up with the name of the function, and you run it, then it will print out the message that we put in here. Now obviously you can replace this code with something more complex, and we'll get to that later on in this course. You can also run Node in interactive mode. So if I just write Node and hit enter, then it opens up this interactive mode, or what is called a REPL. So you can run things here too. So I don't know, like 1 + 2, like console log hi. Oh, I misspelled console. There you go. And then if you want to close it, you would do Command C twice, and it will close it from the interactive mode. Now, if you remember, we talked about how JavaScript was built to work in the browser. And so you might be wondering, okay, what about the browser? Where or how can I write JavaScript code here? Well, every browser has a console, or it often comes with other things that helps you to build web application as well. Typically, it's referred to as developer tools or dev tools. You can open it on any browser by right-clicking on a page and clicking on something like inspect, or typically if you do Command Option I. Now it depends on the browser too, but it often works on most browsers. So Command Option I, and it opens up this developer tool, and it has a lot of tabs. One of them is the console, and this console is the area that you get to write JavaScript, right? Or do, like when we do console log, it basically prints here. I got the habit of misspelling console for some reason. There you go. Okay, so let me show you something else, because you can also run JavaScript from a web page, which is like the way JavaScript started was this. So you would have a HTML file. So let's go and like create doesn't matter what we name it. Let's call it index.html. Right, and I can drag this file and open it in my browser. And if I go to it, we're not going to see anything because there's nothing in it. There's nothing in that page. But what we can do, we can drop a script tag here. And then in that script tag, we can go and write something like console log hello from HTML. Okay, now if I open the console here, let me clean the console and let me refresh this page. Now you're going to see it says hello from HTML. So whatever you put in here is just going to run it, and it's going to show you in the console. All right, okay. So for most of the demos that we will be doing, I'm either going to be writing code in VS Code and run it from there, or I have also built into my presentation a sandbox that allows me to run code. So a lot of times when I want to show you features, I'll just do it this way. Let me increase the font size on it. So there you go. Here's a little code in a sandbox, and I can run it and show you the output of it. And I can go and modify it and run it again, and we'll see the output for it. But so if you see anything like this on my presentation, don't be surprised by it. You can just like take that and run it in a file.